Thanks for the support as a channel member, Ollie Gunnock fam. Oh my word, the in-betweeny bits between this video and yesterday's video, possibly the most painful 6 or 7 episodes of Football Manager I've ever played. We've forgotten how to score goals. Hello and welcome to part 52 of Bourne Again. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we have the Christmas fixtures. 2 games in League 2. We're away against both Wycombe and Cheltenham. As I said in the little intro there, though, my word, was that a miserable couple of hours of my life. We did finally turn it around in this most recent game with a 1-0 win, but it was a 1-0 win that even then still involved us getting 2 players sent off. It was painful. Every part of this run has been painful. We're still in the playoffs. League 2's easy, isn't it? We're still, after all that, we're still at the bottom of the playoff picture. Still well within a chance of going up automatically. We're doing all right. But we could have been doing so much better. We are back to the 4-4-2. We did try a 4-2-4 for a little bit of that spell as well. We just don't have the players to try anything else. But it was the 4-4-2 that got that win in the last game. Albeit it was more of a 4-3-1 towards the end of the game. With us playing, it was a mess. We're not going to think about that match anymore. This is the game. This is the team we're putting out there for the Wycombe match. We've got Williams in goal. A back four of Mark Sheffield, Matt Suzaka, Lavelle and Dodd. Bradshaw, Hackney, George Tanner and Harmon in midfield. Coots and Westbox up front. I've still got an attacking mentality on. I'm wondering if that's a good idea away from home against Wycombe. Where are they in the league? We might just switch this back down to the balanced mentality that we usually use. Wycombe are... Yeah, we're not going to go there and attack. That seems stupid. So we'll drop down to a balanced mentality and get into the game and hopefully make it 2 wins in a row. A little Christmas present for us. It's Boxing Day, is it 2029, 2028? What year is it? I don't know. I need to know what year it is. We owe Wycombe after what happened to us last time. I don't remember what happened to us last time. I think it's 2028. It could be 2029 though. We'll find out. It's just as soon as we get a highlight. Oh good, we've picked up an injury because we weren't suffering for players enough with all the suspensions and whatnot. Broadbent comes on for Hackney after 6 minutes. It's not the worst substitution to make because Broadbent, we all know, is a bit of a hero. But just like everybody else in this team, he's been struggling for form lately, like the rest of them have. It's 2028, Boxing Day 2028. How exciting. Mark Sheffield down the left-hand side, lumps the ball forward and looking for Coots. And Coots is in here in the most unlikely of circumstances. Coots getting the first good chance of the game. It's actually been recorded as a clear-cut chance. Probably should have done a little bit better with it. Bradshaw with the resultant corner. It's an in-swinger. Coots is there and can't get a proper connection on it. So it ends up with Broadbent out on this left-hand side, who does quite well to win a throw in the end. But I'm assuming we're not going to see it taken. And we did not get to see it taken. And the move breaks down. We have struggled massively for possession so far in this game. 25 minutes in, we've only had 30% possession. We need to get something going here. It's like I say, it has been a hard few games. But Lavelle lumps it forward. Coots with the flick on. Westbox is in. Westbox shoots, and it's just over. Is that Jonathan? That is Jonathan Bond in goal for Wycombe, former posh goalkeeper. How exciting! Bradshaw with another in-swinger coming from this corner. There's nobody anywhere near it though, but it ends up back with Bradshaw. We've still got players in the middle from before, but it's cleared. Comes all the way back to Dodd, who, again, the highlight just drifts away from us. Nothing happening. They've got a player called Wanky Wiz. I've just seen. I don't know if I can commentate on the rest of this game now. that's changed the whole episode. I was in Kev's upset and negative about everything mode, and then I discovered that Tony Wanky Wiz exists. At this point, I feel like the game is doing this to me on purpose. If you've been watching Non-League to Legend this year as well, and just the procession of ridiculous names that we've had in that save, and then they give me Wanky Wiz. I think it's probably for the best that I just sit here quietly for the rest of this match. There's nothing I can do or say that is going to help this video stay monetized. I just need to be quiet. There is... Well, yeah, we're not... Luckily, it's... What words have I got for you today? Nobody knows. Oh... We're ahead on clear-cut chances. That's safe to say. We're ahead on clear-cut chances. We're being mugged here. Is that what I used to say? I'm trying to remember old catchphrases that I don't really use anymore. I think that was one of them. Is it mugged or robbed? Robbed is what everyone else says. I think we're being mugged. Oh, right. They've taken him off. Thank goodness. I managed to get away without having to say it. Right, Harmon. Oh no. This is one of the... I mean, his head's upside down. This is one of the youth players who's never going to get anywhere near the team. Westbox can come off. Bond can come on. And hopefully, Bond will beat Bond. It's the battle of the Bonds in the Wycombe penalty area. I wonder if we should maybe go a little bit more attacking for the last 10 minutes. Or would a draw be... A draw isn't a bad result after the run of form that we've been in. But... Let's compromise and go positive and ask for some creativity. As soon as the opportunity presents itself, we'll have some creativity, please. I think I must have done so. Oh, we've got a free kick. Harmon takes. Coots is there. It's off the underside of the crossbar, but the wrong Bond got just enough on it to push it up into that crossbar. And now we've got just a couple of minutes left. Coots plays it back to Mark Sheffel, who finds Matsuzaka. Ball forward, looking for Coots. Here's Coots with room to run into. What a cross from Coots. Bond! But Bond was there. Again, the battle of the Bonds, and the wrong Bond is coming out superior. Matthew Bond very nearly with the opportunity to grab us a very late goal. But it wasn't to be. And I managed to not have to say that word again, which is good. Now let's try and beat Cheltenham. Well, in the interests of maybe one day scoring a goal again, we've gone with the attacking mentality, even though we are away from home against... I haven't looked how good Cheltenham are. I've made this decision without taking the opposition into account at all. Cheltenham are roughly equivalent to Wycombe, but I'd just like to score a goal. We're also mixing up the midfield, which is now Sati, McWilliams, George Tanner and Bradshaw in there. And hopefully... we can do that goal-scoring thing that we don't seem to do very often anymore. I'd be very happy if we could score a goal. So let's get into the game. Just quick check for any really stupid names. Isn't he my player? I'm sure did we try to sign him at some point? That name looks familiar, because I remember thinking, oh, a right winger called Stanley. That might be Collar Stanley. Oh, no, it's Staley. And now I've just realised I've clicked on him. So he's going to score. Can I reload? We're huge underdogs. That probably calls into question my decision to put the attacking mentality on. We'll be fine. Of course we'll be fine. The little green bar thinks we should be doing a short passing play. I don't know that we've necessarily got the players for a short passing play. We are clearly outclassed by most teams that we come up against. Even the ones that aren't any good can just defend solidly. It was only yesterday that I was raving about how good Taylor Coots is, but he seems to have lowered himself to the level of his teammates in recent matches. Here's Cheltenham with a free kick, and there's Staley. It hasn't actually gone to Staley, but he was very much involved in the goal. He gets the assist, so his goal is still coming. We're 1-0 down. It's very, very sloppy. Let's have a look at it from the other angle. The free kick comes in. Everyone's convinced Staley's getting his goal there, but it's a guy called Cover who slides in and grabs the goal. So we're effectively 2-0 down because we know Staley's going to score. And our solution is lump the ball forward because it's all we know how to do. And, yeah, I feel like I probably need to change things up a lot, but I just don't think we have the quality of player to try anything other than thump it out to the wing or kick it high up the pitch and hope a goal comes, because we've not got all this football league, this fancy football league talent that we need. George Tanner plays it back to Matsuzaka, who plays it back to Mark Sheffield again, who was stood in exactly the same spot. West Box can't quite apply a finish. That was a very juicy cross. Comes back to Dodd. West Box again. Sarti to Coots. And Coots scores. It's goal number 26 for the season from him. It took 2 attempts. And I feel like it might even have been the last episode I was celebrating goal 25. That shows you how long it's been since we've had a goal from him. But it's also been a little while since Sarti's been in the team. He's been out injured. So perhaps having Sarti back is the creative spark that we need. Coots does well to apply the finish at the second time of asking and just before half time. Firstly, we've grabbed a goal, which we said was our main purpose of the match, and we've done that, but it is 1-1. So it's all to play for. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll be fine. Nobody believes that, but hopefully the players will. Well, they have a free kick here. This is probably going to be the Staley goal. Cross comes in. Bradshaw heads sort of clear, and that's a good goal. That's a very good goal. The first one was scrappy. There's no planning against this kind of stuff happening. We're in League Two. If someone hits a shot like this, it's just a goal. Looking at those match stats from there, we've had 3 clear-cut chances to their 0. We are being mugged again. I maintain we are playing quite well. We've just forgotten how to score goals, and that is very troubling. George Tanner plays it forward, looking for any kind of blue shirt. Doesn't succeed. McWilliams gets the tackle in though, but Bradshaw can't quite get there first. Staley does for them. And Matsuzaka heads to McWilliams. Back to Matsuzaka again, who lumps it forward. Bradshaw plays it in nicely to West Box. This is looking promising. Back to George Tanner. Gives it back to Bradshaw again. Mark Sheffield now for one of his special deep crosses. That's exactly what we get. But once again, West Box not able to apply the finish when he gets himself into a good position. His early promise does seem to be drifting away. It's now 4 clear-cut chances. 2 of them have fallen to him. Coots is in again here, though, and can't quite beat the Cheltenham goalkeeper. But Coots is looking a little bit more lively today than he has for most games recently. Bradshaw with another corner can't find a Bourne shirt. Lavelle picks it up, and he had absolutely no idea what to do with it there, did he? He looked like a centre-back who really didn't want the ball. Bradshaw actually running away from him as well when he had the opportunity to just take it off him, and he should have seen just how terrified the look on Lavelle's face was. Ball forward from Cheltenham now, and we are beaten for pace here, and luckily that was a terrible, terrible shot that was never any kind of threat, so we got away with it. It's our goal kick. Williams lumps it forward, looking for Sarti, finds him in a huge amount of space, and Sarti just runs into one of their players. McWilliams, though, feeds West Box, who finds Coots. Coots must score, and it's another very good save from their goalkeeper. 6 clear-cut chances for us now today, and we've only managed to score once. This is absurd. Cross comes in, West Box heads it to Ruddy, and that's 7 clear-cut chances now. And I think 4 of them have fallen to West Box, who rightly is on a 6.1, and we're going to take him off and we're going to bring on Bond, because I don't think Bond's going to miss that many opportunities, surely. Surely Matthew Bond scores at least one of these chances. Oh, right, calm it down. We're bringing Sheedy on for Bradshaw. So we've got Sheedy and Bond on, 2 of last year's stars. Dodd is also having a terrible game, so we'll get Webster on for him, and we're going to ask for 10 minutes of passion with 20 minutes to go. And we've got, I mean, if there's any justice in the world, we at least get a draw. Look at the state of this. It's ridiculous. But it is Cheltenham who are attacking and shooting wildly wide and over again. And I want to tell them to get creative now. We've not had a highlight for 10 minutes. This isn't good. We're supposed to be trying to win a football match here, or at least get some justice based on how we played. I know we've not had much in the way of possession, but our tactic doesn't need possession. We are creating an enormous number of chances, but we've managed to lose the game. That's frustrating. This is what I told you at the start. It's been a frustrating time. I'm glad you've experienced it too. This is what my afternoon has been. Because I look at those stats and think, we're not really doing anything wrong. We'll be fine. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.